Hi Sagittarius, I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my overview for you for the week of September 21. So this is a pretty intense time right now. We're in the middle of two eclipses. Saturn just moved to your sign. Mars is on the move this week into your career zone. Mercury is retrograde, and Pluto in your money zone is coming out of retrograde. Okay, so let's say there's a lot happening. There's a lot of changeable energy now. Things can switch around. There's a lot of triggers there to really make some changes and to move things forward in your life. But whenever there's change, it can be confronting. So, you want to be prepared for change and be prepared just to, work your way through it and let things go that are not working in your life so you can open up to, newer, better, greater things, okay? All right, let's move through this. So lunar eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse at the end of this week. It's in your solar fifth house, which means the moon is in this area, the sun is in your area of friendship. So this is a very social area of your chart. Things can come together on a social level. I'd be mixing business with your personal life right now if you can, because particularly as Mars is moving into your career zone, so if you thought you were busy, then guess what, you're about to get busier. Now there is a square with Mars and Saturn in your sign, so there's sort of like a bit of a push-pull happening here because excuse me, Mars and Saturn are opposite energies. So Saturn is cautious, wants to sit back, just evaluate everything, be a little bit more cautious about it. And Mars is impulsive, impetuous, wants to move forward. So you've got like a bit of a push-pull happening here. It's not to say that it won't work out. In fact, there is another aspect with Saturn with the Sun, which is a favorable aspect, and opportunities can come through a friend. Okay, so it's very possible when I put all this together that a friend can really open up some opportunities, particularly on a business level. But you want to be careful of getting into a power struggle about how you want it to be, particularly as Mercury does square Pluto as well. Mercury retrograde, Pluto's in your area of money. So, there seems to be this whole thing going on around work, money, and to do with perhaps, to do with a social event or meeting someone socially, mixing business or pleasure or with friends, okay? And it does look very favorable in the end, but it's a little bit rocky to get to that point. So just work through it. With the eclipses, it's certainly, that's a time when things can come together. They can fall apart first. Unfortunately, sometimes for things to get better, they have to get worse. And that's sort of what I'm seeing in this week. But ultimately, I'm seeing a fabulous result. And particularly as that lunar eclipse is in your fifth house, if you're looking for love, then love affairs can start here. If you're already in a relationship, then you want to let your honey know, what it is that you appreciate about them, okay? All right, love and luck to you. I hope that the week turns out very good for you, and look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.